Hey guys, it's been a couple of months now, I think about 4 months now, since I last gave you an update on my entire portfolio. I think my last update must have been around December time when my portfolio was just over £57,000, like the entire investment portfolio. And I thought it is time for me to give you another update because just the other day I was looking at my portfolio because I do have a goal of reaching £75,000 invested in the stock market by the end of the year. And I wanted to have a look at where I am. And even though I track these numbers every single month, every single day, I figured it's time I had a proper look at them. And I did look at them, and you would not believe exactly where I am right now. So I just thought, let me film this video and share with you exactly what I saw when I started looking at my numbers, plugging in the numbers every single month. At the end of the month, I always plug these numbers. So when I saw how close I am to my goal, I was like, we got to talk about this. We got to share this. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video. I'll be sharing with you my entire investment portfolio. So this is from my pension with my employer, my a SIP pension that I manage myself, my ISA, and then a lot of my general investment accounts. I do have my trusted laptop here, so I'm going to do a screen record and walk you through exactly where I am with my investments and what my portfolio number is as of filming this video. Before I go on to share with you my entire portfolio, I do want to emphasize by saying that I am not an investment advisor. Everything I share is what I'm doing. I'm not sharing so that you can do the same thing, but sharing so you can see someone like me, how they invest and how their investments are growing or lack thereof, and all of that good jazz. So please take everything I say with a pinch of salt and do your own research when it comes to investments, especially what platforms you should use and what investment products you should invest in. So that's the end of my disclaimer spiel. Let's go to the screen now. I'll start the screen record now. So as you can see on the screen right now, I do have my investment type in this tab, and then I have the months running across, and I've split my investments between my pension. And so these investments that I can't touch until I am of retirement age, I think from 53 onwards. And then this is my pre-retirement. This is if I choose to retire before the traditional age. This is the money that I'm going to be drawing down from. This is at least my plan. So in January, we were at 63,000. So when I last gave you an update, I was just over 57,000. So that is a big jump for sure from the last time that I shared an update with you. I'll link the video in the cards and in the description bar below, but I was at 57, so started January 2023 at 63,000, and I think the biggest increase here, if I remember correctly, will have to be my work pension as well as my ISA. I did try to pump in as much as I could in my 2022-2023 in financial year into my ISA, just so I can see how close I could get to the 20k limit. Obviously I was nowhere near, but I was glad I was adding in as much as I possibly could into my investments. Then the month of February saw another increase, and we went up to 65,000, which is also another great increase. And it was actually, let me just go back one step, it was back in January of 2023 when I realized that I had reached my goal of 25k in my pre-retirement investments. So I have a major goal for 2023 to reach 75k invested, but then I broke that down into 50k of that should come from my pension, 25k of that should come from my pre-retirement accounts. And in January I had reached that. I didn't even realize that. So I reached that in January, and when it comes to my pensions, I'm still a little bit away from that. So I think I have my calculator here because I'm not going to do these big numbers in my head, but I wanted to reach 50 by the end of this year to make it 75. So I was at 38, so 50 minus 38, 431.39. So I was 11,000 pounds and some change, 11,500 pounds and some change behind when it came to January. So that's how we fared in January. I increased a little bit in February. Same thing with the pre-retirement accounts. March came, so when I was closing the first quarter, this made me so happy to see that my investments had jumped up to 43,000, and this is because of my work pension. And the reason why my work pension increases because normally we get our bonuses in March, and we have a work scheme where you are encouraged to give a part of your bonus and put it into your pension. And that's exactly what I did, and it helped with my taxes. So I did that. So that helped to jump up where I was with my investments. So now we ended Q1 on 43,000. So I was just 7,000 to go to reach my goal of 50 in my retirement account. And then I've already reached the goal for my pre-retirement account. So close to reaching my goal. So I ended March at 69,000, and I kid you not, on the 25th of March I actually was like 70 already. And then because I tracked my numbers on the last day of the month after 5 p.m., I did the tracking and some numbers that dropped, which is fine because the stock market does go up, but it also does go down as well. It fluctuates all the time. So I ended Q1 at 69,000 in my portfolio, my entire portfolio. Then the month of April just ended, and I'm filming this on May 1st. And so I ended the month of April, 30th of April, I took the numbers down, and we're at 44,000 pounds in my pensions. And again, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like 6,000 away. So I have 2 months before Q2 ends, and I am keeping my fingers and toes crossed that I'll be able to reach my goal. But if I don't, that's not the end of the world, because I still have until the end of the year. But I would like to reach 50k in my my pension investments before the end of Q3. That would be absolutely ideal. In my tracker, I actually have to reach 45k before end of Q2, but I am pushing it. I did say when I set my goals for 2023 that all the goals I have for 2023 are goals that scare me. So we are pushing through all of them, and at least when I come to review my goals at the end of the year, and when I'm giving you an update, I'll be able to tell you if I really did do my best or I flunked along the way. But it doesn't matter. I'm doing my best every single day. So we're at 44,000 in my pension. And now when it comes to my pre-pension one, we are up at 27,000, which again makes me just absolutely happy to see these investments grow. And yeah, so now we are at over 71,500 in my total investments. You guys, I am literally like, ugh, I am less than 4,000 pounds away from my goal of 75,000 in 2023. I am literally like, how did that happen? I am so happy. Obviously, I'm not showing you exactly what I'm invested in. If you see my Vanguard updates, you know that I invest in 5 funds, and that's it. I'm not really one to play the stock market. I don't do trading. I am a long-term investor, so I'm focusing on that. So with my Vanguard, I've got 5 funds. 3 of them dividend paying funds, so I reinvest the dividends. I never take anything out. This is a UK scheme with my employer that I have, and again I do salary sacrifice not only for my pension but also for contributing into the company that I work for. So I do that and I love doing that. Free Trade is my play account. Plum, this one always surprises me because Plum is just round up money that my my spending is rounded up by the Plum app, and I'm able to save using that. I should do a review of the Plum app again because it's been a minute. And then I have Crowdcube, which I have invested in. I've funded 3 companies. Yeah, I put in like £300, £100 in each company, and yeah, not even focused. And I'm not really caring about crypto, but it is there. I track it for the numbers, but it doesn't do much for my portfolio, but I'm okay to include it in my tracking. Then with my work pension, it's with Legal and General. I love the fees. I get a benefit statement every single April, so I just got one. The fees are not bad. I think some of them may even be better than what I pay with Vanguard, but that's that. Then I have my Vanguard SIP, which I manage myself, and I send £100 every single month towards this, and I'm seeing it grow. And I invest in one fund, and that's a retirement fund for Think 2045. So yeah, that is where I am, you guys, with my investments. I cannot believe that I am over £71,000 invested. I'm about to reach my goal, and this just made me so happy. I was like, I have to film a video before the numbers go away from me. But yeah, that's where I am when it comes to my investments. I'm excited to see my portfolio grow. This is part of my road to 100k invested, and I'll continue making more videos around this because I am excited to reach 100k in my investments. I don't know if that 100k will happen this year because stock market up and down, up and down. So I'm not really sure if it will happen this year, but fingers crossed it does. If it doesn't, this will be my goal for 2024. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.